Good morning, guys. What's good? Welcome to the live stream. We are streaming on Facebook and on LinkedIn. I'm so excited because in the last week or two, I've gotten a lot of new connections and followers on LinkedIn. So shout out to you guys if you are watching me, watching this live stream for the first time. This is Thoughts of a Maven. This is my weekly live stream where I share all things personal branding, brand positioning, LinkedIn, and of course, confidence and mindset. Okay, so welcome. If you are new here, whether you're watching me on LinkedIn or on Facebook, I want you to drop it down below. Drop your comment down below. Use hashtag newbie. Okay, let me know how your day is going, how your week is going. And I want you to set a reminder. Set a reminder, honey, because every Wednesday, this is where I come and drop all the gems. But welcome to Thoughts of a Maven. We're going to talk about today three things that every high achieving woman needs for a brand that opens doors. Because I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. I've been helping brilliant women really cultivate standout personal brands, five-star brands. And something that I've noticed that is simple but powerful about why some professionals attract major opportunities while others stay overlooked is that it's not just about credentials, experience, or even your confidence. It is how people experience your brand. I say this all the time. Your personal brand is about how people experience you. Before anyone says yes to working with you, hiring you, or referring you, they need to, there's three things: see the value that you bring, feel that you understand their world, and trust that you can help them get the results they desire. That's it. That's the whole game, right? When those three things click, everything else changes, right? Your conversations, entrepreneurs, your discovery calls feel lighter. For those in the corporate world, those career opportunities come naturally, and you'll stop feeling like you have to convince people and just start connecting in a very genuine, natural way, right? So, but the truth is this, right? People don't invest in what they don't understand, and they definitely don't invest in what they can't see, feel, or trust. So we're going to dig into those three things today, okay? Hey guys, if you are new here, just hopping on, we are here every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern for Thoughts of a Maven. So, welcome to my side of the internet. I'm so glad you guys are able to join us today. Listen, before I forget, I want to remind you guys that enrollment doors are closing in just a couple of days. Today's Wednesday. Doors are closing this Friday for Maven Day. If you haven't heard, Maven Day is my immersive virtual brand lab. Okay, this is where we come together in a safe, non judgmental virtual space to workshop through a lot of stuff when it comes to your brand. And so, for this particular version of Maven Day, we're going to focus on mapping out your brand strategy and becoming more aligned, right? This is a virtual, again, live 4 hour session in a very interactive small group setting. And you're going to get not only real time hot seat coaching and feedback on your brand strategy, audience alignment, elevator pitch, and brand messaging. There are going to be hands on exercises. You'll be able to clarify, right, through a series of very intentional things that we're going to be doing, clarify the direction of your brand and how you position your brand. Okay, you're going to get my feedback, but it's also you're going to be able to walk away with a thing, and that thing is going to be your 90-day brand action roadmap that we're going to create together. You're going to be clear on your content pillars, right? Because content pillars, that's the thing that is going to help position you as a thought leader, right? Your elevator pitch, figuring out what the next step is. And so if you are ready for a clear roadmap for your personal brand, stronger positioning, and just the confidence to show up as the thought leader you were meant to be, we have a few spots left if you go to workwithdion.com/Maven Day. This is for only for those who are ready to put some strategy behind that brilliance. It's great that you're brilliant. It's great that you show up. Now you've got to add a little intention behind it. Okay. So let's get started, guys. Shout out to those who are just joining us. Let me know if you have questions in the comments as well, because I do check the comments, folks. Okay. So yeah, people don't invest in what they don't understand. Okay, so we're going to talk about these three things. People invest in what they can see, feel, or trust, right? So the first thing is they need to see the value that you bring. Visibility is not just about showing up, although that is important. It's the first step. It's about being seen clearly. I want you to just you can answer this, right? You can type it in the chat or not. Does your audience truly understand what you do, how you do it, and why it matters? Or are you leaving them to guess, right? When your message is vague, your brilliance tends to get lost in translation, right? But when it's clear and specific, your value becomes visible. And then suddenly people start saying like, "Oh, I need that. I need what she has to offer." Okay? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? All right, let me know down below in the comments, guys. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Thoughts of a Maven. I am here live every single Wednesday at 10 Eastern. And today we're talking about three things that every woman needs, every high achieving woman needs for a brand that opens doors. So the one thing is that your brand soulmate, and someone asked recently on one of my TikTok videos, like, what do you mean by brand soulmate? Which is actually a good question. Your brand soulmate is the person, the community, the entity that you have been destined to serve, right? With your gifts and your talents. It's a little bit deeper, excuse me, than your ideal client avatar, right? Which we've all heard that. It's a very holistic approach to understanding a person's mindset, their emotions, right? Not just saying, okay, you need this and I have this, but really begin to understand them at a holistic level. So, yes, they need to see the value that you bring. Number two, they need to feel that you understand their world because we're human beings, right? And so connection is emotional, not transactional. So your audience wants to feel that you get them, right? Think about their frustrations, their aspirations, those unspoken fears. That's why, authentic storytelling, empathetic messaging, and culturally aware communication matter so deeply, especially for Black women navigating spaces that often overlook or undervalue us, right? When your audience feels seen and understood, they don't just listen, they lean in. And honestly, it wasn't until it clicked for me, even though I've been doing this for a really long time, I had to begin to tweak my messaging to speak to my soulmate at an emotional level. Okay. You want them, you want your audience when they're reading your social media posts, blog posts, when they're reading your bio, your LinkedIn profile, whatever that asset is, you want them to feel connected to you because people will not forget that. Okay. Guys, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Thoughts of a Maven. We are talking about the three things that every high achieving woman needs for a brand that open doors. Okay, that opens doors. I can't talk today. What's going on? So, yes, they need to feel the value you bring. And two, they need, I just messed that up. One, they need to see the value that you bring. And then two, they need to feel that you understand their world. Okay. If you guys are with me, let me see some ones in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. And then there's number three. They need to trust that you can deliver. And the way to build trust, think about any other type of relationship, right? Are you showing up consistently, right? Consistency matters. The saying that I can show you better than I can tell you, you have to show them. And let's not confuse also consistency with frequency. Consistency means that there's a cadence and that you're showing up as the same person every single time, that you are true and authentic to your brand. Also through clarity and credibility. That is how you show up. And so trust is the alignment between your words, your presence, and your results, right? And so the more aligned your message and brand presence are, the easier it becomes for others to believe in your expertise and invest in it, right? So it is a journey. Just like any other type of familial or romantic relationship or friendship, trust is built over time. A lot of times we want someone to as an entrepreneur, I can speak from experience. Most people, it takes a minute, right? If someone's just coming across me, my LinkedIn profile, my page, joining my email newsletter, there are steps. It is a journey to get them from just being interested in what you have to say to really being ready to invest. Okay. Guys, if you are just joining us, you'll have to go back up to the top because we just covered the three things that every high achieving woman needs for a brand that opens doors. Okay, listen, when people can see, feel, and trust you, everything shifts. That clarity shift changes everything, right? You move from being overlooked to undeniable. You stop hustling and grinding for visibility and start attracting alignment. I wish I had picked some of this stuff up earlier in my career that like, man, I don't have to hustle for everything because I don't have to chase opportunities. I am a magnet for my soulmate and for the opportunities that align with my values and my brand. And then you become a magnet, right, to the opportunities again that reflect your brilliance and your worth. And that is what I help women unlock every single day. Listen, if you are ready to build a brand that speaks for you, I invite you to join me at Maven Day. Maven Day is a live, immersive virtual experience that is designed to help high achieving women gain the clarity, confidence, and strategy to show up as the thought leaders that you already are, right? So, in just 4 hours, we're going to map out your brand direction, audience alignment, okay, refining your message, and create a visibility plan that positions you for the respect, recognition, and the compensation you deserve, right? Because I'm going to go ahead and say it, guys, your brilliance isn't the power problem. I have been in rooms and spaces with absolutely brilliant, highly credentialed, highly experienced women, but they struggle with showing it, right? I don't know if it's a confidence thing or not wanting to brag thing. I've heard all of the above. But just know it is time to make sure that the world can see, feel, and trust your secret sauce, your it factor, your dopeness, all the cool, amazing things that you bring to the table. So, guys, listen. If you are interested in Maven Day, do not delay. Okay. This is the space where we are going to roll up our sleeves and we're going to be in the Zoom room together for 4 hours. You're going to get real time hot seat coaching and feedback on your strategy, audience alignment, elevator pitch, messaging. And we're going to flesh out together a 90-day roadmap for your personal brand. And of course, we'll do all the fun stuff, get to know each other, icebreakers, right? But this is really a time for you to show up with intention for your brand so that you can walk away knowing what to do next and do it with a level of confidence that you need. Okay. But guys, I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to share this out with somebody. And I will see you next week for Thoughts of a Maven. Take care.